Word tonight, California may order additional water restrictions after the driest January ever. KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us now with talk of tighter rules and restrictions. Dave.
Sylvia, the State Water Resources Control Board did get one piece of good news today. Last month, Californians actually used about 20% less water than in December 2013. But some experts have doubts about how long that will last. And in the meantime, after a very dry January, the latest drought numbers are grim. After one of the driest, dustiest Januaries on record, the California drought is tightening its grip on the state, now in its fourth dry year. Snow levels in the Sierra are only 14% of normal, a dismally meager snowpack according to water experts. And reservoirs now around the state are only half full. The good news is, in December, Californians exceeded the conservation goal of 20%. But then December was a wet, cool month, and William Patzert, a Jet Propulsion Lab climatologist in La Cañada, Flint Ridge, says some long-range forecasts of more heavy rain ahead may be wishful thinking more than scientific prediction.
Forecasting the next couple of 2 to 3 months based on long-range climate models, I would say that's highly speculative, all right? And so I wouldn't cash in my 401k and bet on that rain for the next couple of months.
All in favor?
Aye.
The California Water Resources Control Board isn't counting on a rainy, wet couple of months either. The chairwoman of the board says it's no longer a question of whether to tighten up the water use regulations, but by how much.
Well, I think it's clear that we're going to have to go further. The question is, how much further does the state need to go as opposed to locals stepping up and doing more? Our hope is really to come up with that perfect spot where we're helping to leverage more action at the local level, but not dictating it.
Last year, the Water Board approved statewide water restrictions, mostly on outdoor watering, for the first time. Among the steps the board could consider now are more sprinkler limits and possibly even requiring home water leak audits. Some experts are even suggesting that at some point, statewide water rationing could become a reality.
I think at this point, considering how deep we've dug ourselves into this drought, that more severe rationing, all right, is inevitable in the next couple of months. Everybody seems to be suffering from lockjaw. They can't seem to say the word rationing. Last winter, we were really running on reserves. And if something dramatic doesn't happen in the next couple of months, this winter, we're going to be running on fumes.
Now, the governor of California does have the power to order statewide rationing in a drought, but it's never been done, although rationing rules have been imposed in local communities. The Water Resources Board is expected to take action at its March meeting, but statewide rationing is not on their agenda, at least not as far as we know. Lena?